Hello everyone, welcome to Tuesday, March 16th, 2021. A lot of folks are still digging and there's more digging to come, and Mother Nature's not going to help because it's going to remain cold and unsettled through 2 more days, today and into Wednesday. This region will have some more light snows, some rain and snow in some parts of the southern plains and Rockies, and temperatures are going to stay below average through Wednesday. So there really won't be a lot of melting of snow, and it's going to be another 48 hours. Some snow showers did occur yesterday and last night. In fact, we got some areas of western Nebraska. They got 5-6 inches additional snow last night. Some areas of additional snow fell in central and east central areas of Wyoming and northern Wyoming as well. And there's going to be more activity today and tonight and tomorrow. In fact, there's going to be some rain and snow for southern Colorado, some eastern areas of Colorado into western and southwest Kansas as another low comes out of the Four Corners region but tracks further south. Now, this is where we have an opportunity to get things cleaned up a bit. Between Thursday and Saturday, we're going to have a nice warm up. Snow will be melting. The sun will be out. That March sun will do wonders to melt things. Now, the snow cover is still going to keep temperatures colder than they would be without the snow cover, but you're going to notice it being spring-like for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Unfortunately, don't get used to it. We have a Pacific front coming in late Saturday night into Sunday that's going to bring rain, snow, and thunder to the plains, snow to the mountains, and then we may have a developing system on the plains Sunday night into Monday that will produce some rain and snow east of the divide in some areas. And then there is another storm system possibly to contend with by the middle of next week. That's a maybe, but it's something we'll show you nonetheless, and we need to keep an eye on it. And then we're going to go through the storm photos that folks kindly sent. So we'll go through those at the end of the presentation today. Today, we've got 2 lows. We've got another low coming in into Arizona. Here's the weekend storm continuing to dissipate, but the counterclockwise spin has continued to bring cold, moist air into this area here, producing fog and upslope and snow showers and some light snow additional accumulations. This guy right here is going to head due east into northern New Mexico and southern Colorado. It's not a large system, but it's going to bring a nice area, nice swath of needed moisture to this area right here as it heads east tonight and tomorrow. By tomorrow morning, you can see that the system is going to be into the panhandle of Texas, eventually heading this way. This is going to allow high pressure to build in on the west coast and move into the Rockies at the end of the week. That's the warm-up that's coming. But you probably noticed we've got another big low upstream in the Pacific. We'll have to contend with that guy later. As we go through tonight and through today and into the next 48 hours, this is where the heavier moisture is going to be. Southern and eastern areas of Colorado, parts of Kansas, and the panhandles, these areas need more moisture, so this is good that they're going to see this. This is the wraparound snow coming into northern and central areas of Wyoming today and into this evening, and that will continue to make roads slick and cause some light additional accumulations with some snow showers elsewhere into the higher terrain of Utah, Wyoming, and Colorado. However, here's something that a lot of folks are going to want to see. We've got a high pressure ridge coming on in, and this is for Thursday. So beginning Thursday into Friday and Saturday, this ridge of high pressure will bring a nice warm up, some melting snow, and a spring-like feel to the weather pattern. But we've got this guy to deal with. You see that little blue patch up there? There's another one up there. They're going to just keep on coming, folks. And so as we get on into Saturday night and Sunday, this is a classic front that we see a lot in times in March. Cold front coming through, not a really well organized storm, but these cold fronts in March and as you get into April and May tend to be quite moist, bring some instability. So into the Pacific Northwest, the mountains of Idaho, northern and northwestern Wyoming, places like Jackson, Yellowstone Park, you're going to get into the snow again Saturday night into early Sunday, while southwest flow keeps areas east of the divide in the melting snow through the day Saturday. But this has to come through Sunday into Monday, and there it is. By late Sunday into Monday, we have a pretty good trough with that front forming in eastern areas of Wyoming, a cold front coming on in, and another system diving back down. That's that Pacific storm that's going to head towards the Four Corners area. So this is going to produce areas of rain, snow, and thunder Sunday and Monday on the plains, and here it is. We have an axis of heavier moisture right here with that system late Sunday into Monday, and that's going to be in the form of rain, snow, and maybe some thunderstorms along this axis as well. So as you can see, this is affecting areas just affected by the last storm system. Then as we look at the potential for snow, well, it's certainly there. I do think there will probably be some of this precipitation in the form of rain at first, but there could be another snow event, not a big one, but another snow event in parts of northern Colorado, eastern Wyoming, and western Nebraska and South Dakota, Sunday, Monday time frame. Then look at this. This is for next Thursday. Look at that. We've got another four corners low with that next low digging on in. Now, question mark, is that going to happen? We'll see. But if you remember when we showed you last week's maps, when you have the Gulf of Mexico with a high pressure ridge and you have these troughs coming, to notice it's not really connected to the main jet stream again, you've got another slow moving low, possibly moving through this part of the United States next week. I will tell you, it is extremely difficult to get back-to-back big monster storms. So we'll take this with a grain of salt, but nonetheless, we're going to keep an eye on this guy for the middle of next week. Now, I want to go through some of the photos that folks sent in. I want to thank a lot of folks sending photos. We're going to go through this storm and go through some of the different views that people had, like this beautiful view of a snowdrift in Cheyenne, Casper, Wyoming. You can see the heavy snow accumulation stacking up there. This was another photo from Casper. This is in Windsor, Colorado. You can see some tree branches taking a licking there. This storm was far and wide and its impacts. As you go into an area, this is some before and after pictures. Got lots of before and after pictures, and this really just shows you the big change that took place. So this photo is just 2 miles south of the Wyoming-Colorado border along Highway 27, just north of Walden, Colorado. This was before the storm. You'll want to look at the sagebrush there into the aspens in this photo. After, you can see how deep the snow was. You've got to get a lot of snow to cover up that deep sagebrush like that. So very impressive snow in the southern mountains of Wyoming and northern Colorado with this system. This is from Boulder, Colorado, where snow just kept on falling. In many areas around Boulder, up to 2 feet of snow being reported. And that's just in the Boulder area, not counting the foothills. Some massive snow drifts. This is just east of Cheyenne. And you can take a look at how tall these drifts are during the peak of the storm as that wind got going. Just east of Laramie, again, very impressive snow drift there. There were a lot of drifts like this and bigger, especially on the summit between Laramie and Cheyenne. One good reason why the roads are still closed, getting rid of those drifts on the interstate and on the exit ramps and the entrance ramps, very, very difficult. Another one from Cheyenne, you can see how deep the snow got between those two trailers there. Just incredible amounts of snow. Another picture there from the same location. This is northwest of Cheyenne near the Horse Creek area. And you can see that person there is very close to the top of the tree, and you can see the drift blocking the house. Another reason why folks are going to be staying at home for another couple of days. Here's another time lapse with the help of Tex, the golden retriever. You can see at the beginning of the storm in Cheyenne, not much. Later that night, it really got going. In between 11 p.m. and 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. in Cheyenne is where the snow just came down to beat the band. In fact, snowfall rates of 3 to 4 inches an hour. North Cheyenne, you can see another, there's a lot of scenes like this in southeastern Wyoming and northern Colorado where even the beefiest snowblower paled at the job in terms of being able to attack those drifts. Slater, Wyoming, very impressive snow drifts. In fact, we have many reports in northern Laramie and southern Platte County in excess of 30 to 36 inches of snow with that storm. Here's another before and after picture from the Cheyenne area. Not much going on at the start of the storm. It started very slowly, but by the next morning, just look at the scale of the fence. Look at the fence in the driveway, then look how far up the fence that snow went and how extensive and how deep that snow cover was. Thanks for watching and listening to the Day Weather Podcast. Thanks for your photos, everybody. That'll be a storm we'll remember for sure. Talk to you.